guys, how's it going? I know you guys, subscribers, have been waiting for a really long time. This is my Key Fob collection, part 11. I've been working over the past several months to get as many car keys as I can, and I finally did. I have a lot of car keys here. A lot of them I'm really happy about getting. I have a lot of new keys that I've never had before, which is awesome. And there's a couple of dealerships that I've shouted out in the past. And that's pretty much it. We're going to go individual with every single key. We're going to be kind of quick, but I'm going to show you the front and the back of each key, and then we're going to be all set. Here we have some late 90s and early 2000s Ford plastic keys. This goes to an F-150, Explorer, Taurus, and an Explorer. Here we have some late 2000s Ford keys. This one goes to a 2011 Escape, 2012 Escape. This one goes to a 2013 Fusion, and a 2014 Taurus. Here we have some early 2010s to 2015s. This one goes to a 2015 Explorer. This one here goes to a 2015 Fusion. This one goes to a 2014 Fusion, and this one goes to a 2013 Edge. Here we have some Acura, Audi, BMW keys. So this is for an Acura TL. There's no buttons on it. This is for Audi valet key. This is an Audi A6 2007. Yep. Here's the buttons. Panic button on the side. BMW 3 Series, like 2008 3 Series. Missing the logo on it, fell off. Another 3 Series, and this is an X5, newer 2013. Okay, now moving on to the GM. GM is General Motors. They own lots of car brands, such as Saturn, Chevy, GMC, Buick, Chevy again. They own Cadillac and stuff like that. So we have a 97 Tahoe. This goes to a Saturn L Series. This goes to a Chevy Cavalier. This goes to a Chevy Tahoe. This goes to a GMC Yukon. This goes to a Buick LeSabre. This one goes to a Chevy Suburban. This one goes to a Chevy Cruze. This one also goes to a Chevy Cruze. And this one also goes to a Chevy Cruze. This is one of my newest keys. Pretty nifty. Here we have a Hyundai and a Honda. Hyundai Elantra. This goes to a 90s Honda Civic. This one goes to an early 2000s Pilot. This is just a knockoff Honda key. This one goes to a Honda Civic. This one goes to, this is an Acura remote. This one goes to a Honda CR-V. This one goes to a CR-V. This is in the logo. This one goes to an 07 Accord. These two both go to Civics. And this one goes to an Accord Hybrid, 2016. Pretty cool. Now we move on to Chrysler. These are late 80s to early 90s Chrysler keys. These are middling 90s to late 90s Chrysler keys. And these are all the new ones. This goes to a Chrysler Sebring. This one goes to a Chrysler Town & Country. And so is this one. This is also a Chrysler Town & Country. Now we have a couple Dodge keys. This goes to a Dodge Ram from the early 2000s. This goes to a Dodge Caliber, late 2000s. This goes to a Dodge Dart, so this would actually be like an early 2010s. This goes to a Dodge Grand Caravan, and this one goes to a Challenger. There we go. All right, now moving on to Lexus. Here we have a Lexus ES300 from late 90s. Here we have a Lexus LX570, 2005. This goes to an RX. This one goes to an ES, and this one goes to an LS. Now moving on to Jeep, we have a Jeep Liberty. This goes to some kind of Jeep. I think this is a newer Wrangler. This goes to another Jeep Liberty. This goes to a Jeep Patriot. And this one goes to a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I'll show you the back of this one. 3 more randoms here. We have a Jaguar X-Type. We have a 2017 Land Rover Discovery Sport. And this one goes to a Mitsubishi Galant. Now moving on to Nissan, we have a late 80s 240 SX key. Late 90s Altima. This is another Altima, early 2000s. This goes to a Nissan Quest. This goes to a Nissan Rogue. All 3 of these are Altimas. Now moving on to Subaru, we have an early 90s Legacy. This goes to a 2005 Tribeca. These are both valet keys for Subarus. This goes to a 2006 Legacy Wagon. This goes to a 2006 Legacy Wagon again. This one goes to a 2007 Subaru Outback. This one goes to another Outback. This is a 2008 Legacy sedan. 2009 Forester. 2015 Outback. Now moving on to Toyota, we have some valet keys. This goes to a Camry. This goes to a Corolla. This is for an 07 Corolla. These are all the same key. This goes to a 2010 Highlander. This goes to a Corolla. And this goes to a Camry. Now moving on to Volkswagen. I just got 2 new keys from Volkswagen. This goes to a Passat 2002. This goes to an 09 Jetta. This goes to a 2010 Tiguan. This goes to a 2015 Volkswagen Passat sedan. This goes to a 2016 Volkswagen Jetta. This is a fully loaded one because it has remote starts. This goes to a 2015 Volkswagen Golf sedan. It's one of my nicer ones. Nicer one. Yeah. Last but not least, we have Volvo. 97 850, 2001 V70. These are all S80 and S60 keys. This is for an S40, S40, S60, 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 S80, S80, and V90. Let's get the buttons on the side. That's pretty cool. It's not leather wrapped, though. Here we have all of my extra keys and metal keys. To your right, we have a bunch of metal Nissan keys. These are from the late 80s. Here we have a bunch of random keys. These are from Fords, Acuras, GMCs. This is all my parts that I keep for keys that are broken. These are all Dodge and Chrysler. These also have Nissan keys in them. That was a Chrysler. This one's also a Chrysler. And this is what the Nissan key looks like. The bag on your right has a bunch of those in them. So it's basically the exact same key that goes in that bag. And top right, we have spare keys.